Motors are loads of fun. They can inspire children to learn a lot more about science and technology and inspire them really to invent all sorts of gadgets. The trouble is, you have to be able to connect to the motor, you have to be able to attach mechanically to the moving part, the spindle, and you have to be able to hold the thing still in the projects that you use it in. So you have to have some form of a block in order to keep it in the right place. So here's a simple foam block, and I've made a variety of different holes in it that allow us to secure the motor, but also allow access to it and the electrical connections. So basically what it's got is a position where we can attach in, fit in a battery or cell, in it goes. And that forms a nice little base for the thing and weighs it down a bit so that it can stand vertically and it's very stable. Now you may wish to use it that way, and that's why I've got two different holes in it that allow you to position the motor in one of two different places. So we could fit the motor into the top, or we could fit the motor into the flatter side, the flat side, the large flat side. Some additional holes allow us to lead the wires out from the motor, and then a small hole there, but you can make more holes wherever you want, allows us to attach in wooden dowels that allow you to then transmit the motion. So the sort of components we need to use, apart from the wooden dowels I've just mentioned there, there's a simple wooden dowel that would fit into the hole. We might want to use a wheel of some sort. All sorts of different ones are available. We might want to attach a fan or make our own fan or propeller to attach to the spindle of the motor. A pulley, which is great for attaching an elastic band and transmitting the motion from the motor to some other part of your sort of mechanical design. And then we've got our electrical connections made by simple wires, and then paper fasteners, which make really good contacts onto the ends of a battery, held on by elastic bands. So these are the basic components, and just to whiz ahead very quickly, here are a couple of possible, combinations thereof. So this time we've got a wheel, we've got a little bit of a glue stick in the middle there. I tend to call those hubs, and with a hole in it, what you can do is attach other things to it. But with the hole in the centre of the wheel, you can fit the hub inside, attach the hub onto the motor, and then with the help of the little wires, and as you can see, the thread through one of the holes. A very simple switch. And of course the block could be standalone, or it could be glued to or attached to in some way a larger box type of sort of project. So the motion from this could be transmitted to something else. So that's the vertical version, and then a more complicated horizontal version. And in this particular case, we've got the elastic band being held on by a tiny little cylinder of glue stick. So I've cut that off as a little cylinder, pierced a hole in the centre, and all it does is provides an end cap which stops the elastic from jumping off. And then we've got a thicker wheel. There's a wooden axle. There's our battery as before. The wires can be tidied up. This one doesn't have a modified switch, so simply move the paper fastener into position. And there's the rather noisy wheel spinning around. When you align things, if you don't align them properly, then the elastic band pops off. But if they are aligned, then hopefully things can spin. So it leaves all sorts of opportunities open for vehicles and all manner of mechanisms. Right, that's the basic introduction.